Alright everyone, I thought we'd do a little Is This You reading. We got a whole playlist of these now. I started these. It's just straight up energy reading. It's a profile right here on the bottom of the deck of somebody watching. It's a very interesting profile this time around though. It seems to be Secrets Day here at Steve's Love Tarot because I just did a Cancer Energies update a few hours back. Different deck completely. But there's some secrets here. This is very interesting. I'm just going to keep saying that. It is. I love doing these because this is what I do. I profile people all day long, everybody I meet. I don't let on what I find out. I have to here, otherwise we wouldn't have a goddamn reading. But if this is you, if I describe you here when I go through the pre-shuffle, stick around. We'll get some general energy on the pre-shuffle. We'll get some advice and we'll get some future influence. All right? It's all good. It's very specific for this person. This is a very specific reading in general. They always are, these Is This You readings. But, you know, for this person, I'll just open by saying, be cool. It's all right. It's all right. Right here's a general reading. Yeah, even the bird says the same thing, and he a Pisces. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. All right, especially in the case with an Is This You reading. It might not be you, but watch anyway. I'm always entertaining anyway. At least I tend to be. But whether it's for you or not, if you found this reading, you're probably here for a reason. It could be you in the future. It might be future influence. I don't know. You know, there's no time in the energy. This reading is timeless, as with everything in the Is This You playlist. So go check them out. All right, whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. What do I got here? I keep waiting for my devil person to show up. I don't have them yet. But this isn't bad. This isn't a devil person. This is somebody who's in pain. Somebody watching this, I'll skip ahead. Somebody watching this is hoping they can get past some pain, right? So that they can move forward, right? Into some kind of celebration or something along those lines. But some truth has to be acknowledged here. Okay, I believe the process is happening. But basically the core of this profile in this Is This You reading is basically this is somebody who's keeping some secrets, holding back. There's a big, big secret. When I get this right here, when I get this string of energy, just these three cards, Page of Swords, Moon, and Four of Pentacles, the energy off of these right now is kind of what I would expect. It's sort of, it's a paranoia about a secret coming out, something coming out. I don't know what it is. Hell, you might be sitting there and you're pregnant right now and you don't want to tell nobody. I don't know. I won't tell them. Well, hopefully they're not watching. I just did. But there's some kind of a secret that you're worried about coming out. It has something to do with pain that you're getting past. You want to get past it on your own. You don't want anybody's help. You don't want to tell no one about it. It's that kind of thing. But also, we did a reading a while back. I don't remember if it was a 3 quick card or what it was, where we had a lot of spying energy, and I've got spying energy here. We had a lot of spying energy in that reading. And in that reading, it was a lot of your runner DMs in the soulmate cycle are watching the tarot readings. And I picked up on that, and I still do. It's still there. And I got a lot of secrets today in a Cancer Energies update I did. That's the hot spot of the connection. They're basically all signs readings because Cancer is the hot spot. So that being said, this could pertain to your soulmate who's keeping a secret, if it's not you. So keep that in mind, especially if you identify it all with the Cancer reading I did earlier today, which by the way was from a different deck. I'm just asking the universe, give me a chunk of my viewers and tell me about them. At any rate, whether it's your soulmate, could be, or it's you, okay. If it's you, you're going to have to be honest with yourself that you're keeping something secret, something very secret. It's something you're holding very, very close to your chest. It's something that has to do with sticking cards here. It has to do with sticky cards. It has to do with 3 swords. All right, there's some kind of pain. You did something that caused someone pain, or you had pain inflicted on you. Either way, it's healing. It is something. You're hoping you can heal it so you can move forward. But the cards are saying here that you're not acknowledging it yet, not fully. I don't know. I don't know what that means. The cards also indicate, the energy I should say, also indicates that you want to work on it yourself. That's why you're keeping it secret. Nothing nefarious, I don't think. Although for some of you it could be. Just like I always say with a general reading, there's a lot of different people watching. It could be somebody watching that robbed a bank and you never told no one. You know, I don't know. You're hoping it don't come out. I don't know. But I will say and I've picked up on this energy before, if somebody's digging into a lot of you, that Page of Swords had a few different energies around it, and I didn't mention the spying for no reason, okay? Somebody's doing some digging on you, and I've had this in a reading. I may have been a 3 quick card reading that I did a while back, maybe a week or 2 ago. Somebody's really doing some digging here. I don't remember specific readings. I always get them mixed up because I cleanse them when I'm done. But for some of you, somebody is digging into this. This secret may come out, whatever it is. I'm going to pull some general energy on the pre-shuffle here, okay? We're going to see what we get. And we'll see if we can get you some advice and a future influence here. I like these. These are fun. These are challenging because it's tough to do something like this. This is like one-on-one reading. And it's tough to do it for a general audience. But let's see what we got here. 2 of Pentacles. What's the matter? You got lots of secrets. Well, you know, one of them is that you're not a human. Right here, the Emperor and the Empress. Wow. Oh, okay. The divine masculine and the divine feminine right next to each other. At the bottom of the deck is the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, again, this could be, this is a very strange, is this you? The universe brought in this energy. This could be your person. This could be you. I don't know. I'm just going to say somebody here. Okay, it's very strange for me to do that in an Is This You reading. But if it's you, you know it's you, okay? Somebody here is keeping a secret desire, shall we say. There's a secret desire. I mean, it's a secret crush. It's a secret love. It's higher than a crush. It's a secret desire. And they're not quite sure what to do about it. Okay? They're not. With the 9 of Pentacles here, though, it's very interesting. The 9 of Pentacles is crossing the Emperor, crossing the 7 of Pentacles. Okay? And the Emperor crossing the 7 of Pentacles is someone who's expecting something to fix itself. Okay? That's an easy way to phrase it. Expecting something will fix itself. And that's not a good thing to do. You need to take control of the situation. I said it in that pre-shuffle. In that initial profile, somebody's not fully acknowledging here whatever it is they're trying to keep secret, whatever that pain is about, that 3 of Swords. Somebody's not fully acknowledging it. This right here is not going to fix itself. The Emperor is like a entitled fuckwit, right? They expect the best, but they've got no reason to get it. They just expect it. This is expecting it'll fix itself. It's not going to. For instance, if it's waiting, if it's your person and they want to do something about the connection, they want to fix things, they're expecting the Empress to reach out. Not going to happen. The 9 of Pentacles crossing here tells me they need to do it themselves. They need to acknowledge what's going on here and get it done. All right. That's what the energy is there, and it sits back and forth until it gets done. If it's you, whatever this problem is, you're almost expecting somebody else to fix it. Whatever this secret is that you're keeping from yourself, you're going to bring upon a self-fulfilling prophecy of people finding out about it if you're not careful. Okay? You're dangerously close to manifesting just putting the answer out there. In other words, manifesting it onto the side of a billboard. All right? Be careful. I don't know what the secret is. It's going to be different for a whole bunch of you. You know, if it is that pregnancy thing from the beginning of the reading, it's funny. I said pregnancy at the beginning, right? I said somebody might be pregnant. You're not telling anybody, and I get the Empress, which is she's pregnant, right? It's a card of pregnancy. That's funny. If it is that, I'm going to warn you. Eventually, you're going to start showing, so you might want to, figure something out. Just start walking around with a bunch of Twinkies, right? Just start eating and look like, and then as you grow, people will just go, yeah, I saw her eating all them Twinkies the other week. Yeah, just change. I don't know. There's all kinds of clever things you can do. For somebody, it has something to do with that, or somebody's keeping a pregnancy from you. Okay, it's possible. It's possible. Don't go freaking out. I'm just giving you the energy. The Empress is here. And I mentioned it before the Empress came out. I don't mention anything, like I always tell you. I don't mention anything, talk about anything, or joke about anything that's not in the energy, within reason. All right, even when I pick on the bird over here. All right, let's see where we go. Let's get some advice here. Okay, careful of those self-fulfilling prophecies. Be careful of manifesting your fears. Be careful of that. If you got a secret to keep, the best thing to do, whatever your secret is, the best thing to do is not think about your secret. It's like, think of your secret as Fight Club. You don't talk about Fight Club. Well, you don't think about it either. In your case with a secret, don't think about it. You don't talk about it, you don't think about it either. Just forget it. Live your life like it's not there, whatever it is. All right? Within reason, if you're pregnant, don't start drinking beer and shit. All right? No, it's there. All right. I don't think there's anything nefarious here per se, although on one angle of the energy, it is your person, your divine masculine. All right, especially if you're a Cancerian, we know they're keeping there's some kind of secret they're trying to tell you or some shit. You know, this whole, well, I'll wait for the, I don't want to make the first move, I'll wait for the Empress to make the first move shit. You got to knock that shit off. If you're one of the spying DMs that's watching me, and I know you're there, you can't hide from Steve, you know, come on, you know. No. The onus is on the runner to reach out, not the other way around. Otherwise, the runner didn't, you know, you got to show the other person you learned something, you know. Oh, and that whole waiting for the Empress to reach out and then you say, oh, I was just about to call you. We all know that's a lie. Even the bird knows that's a lie. He a Pisces. And on top of that, he a bird. Okay? All right, here we go. Advice. Give me some advice based on this energy. Give me something. I probably already gave it. You know, I just told pregnant people not to drink beer. I mean, come on. Where else are you going to get that kind of solid gold advice? But Steve's Love Tarot, right? Jesus Christ. All right. The advice. Ten of Swords, Temperance. I love these readings. These are fun. Unless your secret isn't fun. All right, if you're keeping a secret from somebody that you're sick or whatever, listen, all that kind of stuff eventually gets, I mean, this could be anything. It could be anything that's laughable or pretty damn serious. All right, so, you know, gauge it how you will. For most of you, this is just something you don't want people to know about with regards to some pain that you're in. You're masking it. Kind of like what birds do. That's why they're tough to keep as pets. They pretend they're perfectly fine. That's why most people who have a pet bird find it at the bottom of the cage, talons up one morning, when he was perfectly fine when you went to bed the night before. Yeah, because that's what they do. That's why you got to take them in for checkups all the time. Their instinct is to never pretend. In the wild, if they show any signs of being sick, they get killed. They get eaten, they get left behind, they get whatever, so they can't. It's just instinct, right? Okay, I know you're fine. The vet says you're all right, so shut up. I know. You're fine. He's fine. You don't have to worry about Flem the parrot. Jesus Christ. He's healthy. I was told he could live to be 100. Oh, God. He's going to outlive me then. I'll have to will him to one of you out there. One of you viewers. No one in the family wants him. It's funny. All right, 10 swords and the 8 swords in your advice column. Bookending each other. Yeah. I'm going to give you advice on this. This is someone who's keeping a secret. Okay, please listen to me. All right? I've been around the block. All right? I've lived quite a life. The secret to keeping a secret. All right? Is, well, this came up in the Cancer Extended reading where the title, I believe I wrote, was something to the effect of, if you're going to keep it, well, I think the title of that was, if you're going to keep a secret, you have to first, if you're going to tell someone a secret, you have to acknowledge the secret within yourself first. That's a message for some of you out there. We already talked about that. But on the flip side of that, as far as like Fight Club, we don't talk about Fight Club. Keeping a secret, the less people you tell, the better. With every person you tell a secret to, it becomes less and less a secret. It becomes harder and harder to keep it a secret. And what's happening here is your secret is leaking. Because, not energetically anyway, because even if you're not telling anybody, your worry about it, all right, is manifesting some bad things to happen here. This is 10 swords. Right here, I've got the Hierophant crossing the Temperance card. All right, just don't. It's exactly what I already told you. There's a very powerful energy here. On one side, you have to acknowledge that you're keeping this secret. All right, you have to acknowledge everything about it. The King of Swords that we saw in the pre-shuffle knows the truth is the truth, speaks the truth. Acknowledge it. Then deal with it. Move forward with it. The universe actually thinks, while you want to keep the secret, it's better if it gets out. The energy here implies it's better. The more you keep it, the more Ten of Swords type things that happen here. All right, keeping the secret brings you to Ten of Swords. I've got the Eight of Swords crossing the Ten of Swords. Here, I'll lay out the row for you so it looks a little cleaner. 8 swords crossing 10 swords. Keeping the secret is this right here. It's driving you batshit crazy. There's even like birds and bats around this girl. Right here, it leads to 10 swords. The universe thinks it's better if it gets out. It's better for you if it gets out. And I saw that in the Cancer reading I did today, very strangely enough. Okay? So maybe Cancer's person is watching. The universe knows who's going to be watching. Perhaps some of the Cancer people are some of those DM spies that are watching. It's better if you talk. It is. Right? Imagine yourself, look, I'll give it to you this way. This girl's like tied up in a chair, right? Imagine yourself, you see it on those action-adventure shows, right? You see that person tied up in a chair in a basement and somebody's punching them. Boom. Talk, they say. Go ahead, talk. And they keep punching them every time they don't say anything. That's kind of what's happening to you right now. You're getting your ass kicked energetically by keeping a secret. It's a secret you shouldn't be keeping because it's not for the greater good for you to keep it. And that knocks energy out of balance. And when energy gets knocked out of balance, the fickle old gal universe gets pissed off. What's happening right now, by telling the secret, it's for the greater good. It comes out, you feel better, all right? And you're more able to deal with it. I know you want to, there's some energy here from the pre-shuffle profile that somebody wanted to deal with this on their own. And I can dig that. I'm a very independent person myself. I saw that. I get it. And, you know, we had some of that here with the Nine of Pentacles that was crossing the general energy too. Some of that whole independent working on their own, that energy kind of fed in a little bit there too. Honestly, let it out. Talk. This is the card of the Pope, right? The Pope. You know, y'all know who the Pope is, all right? Regardless of what your religion is, he used to be called the Pope, and it's about confession right here. This is the card of the Angel. It's the Pope crossing the Angel. Have a little confession, right? Tell somebody. Have somebody help you with it, one way or another. Especially if you're that person who's got the secret pregnancy. You need to tell somebody. You know, you need somebody there. At least somebody you could joke around with, or help you hold all them Twinkies, so that you could trick everybody into thinking, you know, the whole expansion thing is it's just hostess related. It's no big deal. Anyway, hey, I just read the energy. Okay, I'm not a psychic. I can't pinpoint the secrets. I can feel kind of what they are, all right, a little bit, and I've talked about a few of those things. It is what it is. Let's see the future influence here. And again, I mentioned this 8 swords crossing this 10 swords at the bottom. The affecting energy here is 5 swords. You're shooting yourself in the foot, all right? You're shooting yourself in the foot here by not opening up, by not letting the energy flow. If you're going to fix it, fix it. If you're one of them spying DMs that's watching, and you got some secrets you're afraid to tell the Empress ain't coming to you. Not mine. Mine won't. Not the Steve's Love Tarot ones. Why? Because you need to learn to be vulnerable. You need to open up. You know, most of the DFs in this cycle already opened up to people. For the rest of you, keeping the secret is causing you harm. It's not for your greater good. It's knocking energy out of balance, and you're going to start getting some karma for it, so be careful. If you do want to keep the secret, okay, based on the advice here, I can read it another way. I can take another layer of energy for you. If you do want to keep the secret, it's exactly what I told you. Stop thinking about it. All right? It's almost a catch-22. You want to keep the secret so that you can fix the problem yourself, and you don't want anybody to know about it. You don't want anybody to help you or anything like that. That's fine, but in order to keep the secret and not catch any shit, karmic shit, energetic karmic shit, you kind of have to forget about it. You sort of have to just put it behind you and forget it's there. So it can only be one of those secrets that you can forget about, that you can keep. So if you can forget about the secret and just stop thinking about it, don't run it through your head, don't do anything with it, you can keep the secret, you'll be fine. But for the majority of you, it's not that kind of secret. It's something you want to fix that's caused you pain, or you caused someone else pain and that caused you pain, or vice versa, I don't know. But it's something you want to fix yourself. And the universe is saying very clearly, you can't keep that secret. You've got it, the actually part of the healing is letting the secret out. Again, I always equate it to those 12-step programs. It's a bit like those Alcoholics Anonymous things. They've got some step, I don't know what number it is, where you got to apologize to all the people you fucked over while you were drunk. Okay? It's just like that. You've got to let it out. It's all about, it's part of the healing. And it's part of what balances the energy. And balancing the energy is what brings happiness. All right? Holding it in isn't for the greater good for the majority of you. But if it is a secret that you can forget and absolutely put out of your mind, you'd be wise to do that, because you're manifesting that very secret coming out. Because you're manifesting your fears of it coming out by thinking about it. Okay? And you're not realizing you're doing that, and I'm telling you that's in the energy. All right? And if you're the pregnant person, again, I highly recommend the Twinkie thing. If you're trying to keep it a secret, start eating like a motherfucker right now. Get people talking about your eating habit so that you can explain the growth. All right, here we go. What's the future influence here? Assuming my wise, sage, and somewhat funny advice is taken, what is the future influence here, universe? Give me some future influence. What happens with this secret, with this whatever? If my wise, sage, and somewhat humorous advice, in spots, is taken, it's not my advice, it's the universe advice. The wheel turns, folks. The wheel turns. It changes everything. I firmly believe that. For the person or set of people, maybe, a whole bunch of you, who are keeping a secret that you can't forget about because you want to heal something, so you need to keep thinking about it, that secret's going to leak out. And it's going to leak out in a bad way if you try to keep it. So again, you're not doing yourself any favors. You're knocking energy out of balance, and the fickle old gal universe doesn't like that. If you let it out, if you do, Hierophant crossing the temperance there, and very nice, go into some confession to the Pope, if you will. Everything changes. It actually smooths everything out for you. It actually helps you heal, and also you can mitigate any damages. Usually when secrets come out, like when they just leak out by just blah like that, then people run with them and they make all kinds of assumptions and things go wrong and terrible. You always want to be able, what PR agencies often call, you always want to be able to control the narrative, okay? Control your story, all right? Make sure, because you're obviously stressing out, you're injecting fear, you're manifesting fears, which is it's not going to lead to a good place. So anyway, if it comes out right there, Wheel of Fortune, Two of Cups, yeah, Two of Pentacles, I even said, Two of Wands, yeah, you just let it go. If you let it go, you come into a whole new world here. It's very nice. There's something new waiting for you on the other side. You got to let it go. All right, if you can at all forget about this secret, if it's just something that's from the past, is gone. The past is the past. What happened happened. We can't go back and change it. Don't try to fix things you can't control. Don't try to control things you can't fix. You know, I know. You thought I was going another way with that, but that's actually kind of some redneck wisdom from my father's textbook. But the truth is, you don't try to control things you can't control. Yeah, obviously, kind of going in that direction. There's something very nice coming here. Oh, it's the end of look, the Five of Wands reversed. The end of conflict. Let it out. Let it go. Forget about it. Stop thinking about it. Stop manifesting your own demise with it. Oh my God, am I going to keep this secret? How am I going to keep this secret? I hope it doesn't get out. I hope every time you say to yourself, you hope it doesn't get out, it becomes exponentially more likely to get out, energetically speaking. That's what I'm telling you. So either let it go, stop thinking about it, stop doing that, or tell someone about it. You let it out. You control the narrative. Okay? Again, the future influence on all that advice is so far looking fucking fabulous. Wow, King of Cups. Very nice. You control the narrative. Right here. By doing so, you become a king. Male or female. The king... Oh, why did I say that? Well, the King of Cups controls the narrative. The King of Cups is 1 foot on the land, 1 foot on the water. He is the King of Cups. You would think he'd be all cups, right? Well, that's the King of Cups reversed. That's the drunk guy at the party who sticks his hand down your pants and tells you how much he loves you. First, he sticks his hand down your pants. Then he tells you how much he loves you. No, that's too much cup, right? Way too much. This is the King of Cups. 1 foot on the land, 1 foot on the water. Very controlled. Very controlling. It's like the jackass at that same party that's standing next to the stereo and he controlling everything that goes in and controlling the volume. You try to go up and turn it up and he turns it back down. There's always that asshole, the stereo asshole right there. It's that kind of thing. You control the narrative. But there is love coming your way. There's something really great that changes your life coming your way. I know that because the Wheel of Fortune is technically crossing the Two of Wands, with it being the affecting energy at the bottom. And this here is letting go of whatever the fuck we're talking about here. Whatever this secret nonsense is. And right here. Who cares if people find out about it? Whatever it is. Maybe you got a wart on your ass. I don't know. Who cares? Who gives a shit? Show them the wart. Wear the thong bikini. Go for it. Put it on. Put a picture up on the Twitter feed on my Twitter feed of your wart on your ass. Who knows? Who cares? What's the difference? You move things. There's a brand new world coming your way here. Some love too. It's very interesting. Oh, and look, there it is again. The Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. Something about it's freedom, independence, freedom, right? Finding your self-worth. But yes, it's a card of independence, which implies freedom. And it's bookending the Two of Wands. And again, the universe keeps pointing to that. Once you let it go, once you stop thinking about it, once you stop worrying whether it'll get out, put it aside, and just control the narrative, everything goes your way. Everything does go your way. It moves rather quickly, too. Let me pull 3 cards over the top and see what else the universe wants to tell you after this. It's nice. If you follow the advice, these are nice cards. 5 of Wands reversed. All your stress is gone. You let it go. You've got, honestly. And I'm not telling you have to tell someone what your secret is, whatever that is. You don't have to tell them. I'm telling you, stop telling yourself, oh my God, I hope it doesn't come out. Because I can feel that in the energy. I can feel what you're manifesting. You're manifesting a solid bank of fears. Oh my God, I hope it doesn't come out. The universe is just energy. All it picks up on is come out. That's it. I hope it doesn't come out. I hope it doesn't this. It doesn't pick up on any of that. It's picking up on your fears and it's manifesting. Okay, it'll come out. Yeah. We'll make it come out. And if it comes out that way, it comes out hard. It comes out 10 swords, and that could be tricky. All right. These are nice cards. You've got a great broad horizon here. It's life changing because the Wheel of Fortune was there as the overall energy here of my row of future influence. Give me 3 cards, universe. What else you want to tell everyone before we go? Wow, I love these readings. These are fun. I wish I could pinpoint. There's so many people watching, it's tough to pinpoint. But I know a few of you are those runner DMs too. You got worried about all kinds of things. Well, what am I going to tell the Empress? Well, if you are one of them runner DMs watching, you better tell the Empress something, because that energy is growing big time. I can tell you, they're going to go someone else going to grab them up real quick. It's going to be too late. Too late. Look at that. Yeah, the universe wants to back up what I was saying about just a moment ago about manifesting. Stop telling yourself, I hope this doesn't get out, because that's what you're manifesting. It getting out. It's in the energy. The Strength card, the Knight of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune, right here. And crossing the Knight of Swords is the 7 of Swords. You're basically getting in your own way if you're trying to keep a secret. The secret to keeping a secret is not trying to keep a secret. Does that make sense? People miss everything in plain day that's put in front of them, right? In plain day, people miss it completely. People look for things that seem weird, or it seems like somebody's trying too hard, or it seems, then things start to, that's where people start to dig. People miss the obvious. You'd be surprised. They've done studies where people don't even remember what color clothes you wear to work each day. Like most people, in most situations, you could wear the same clothes like 3-4 days in a row, and most people won't know that they're not that you're wearing the same clothes. It's the God's honest truth. People don't notice shit. Okay, the average person is so self-absorbed with what they're doing and what they got to do, they don't notice shit. Your best friend might notice, but I'm talking about like regular people, you know, that kind of, just you know, people, cogs at the office and things like that, people you don't interact with much. They don't even really notice much. That being said, the Seven of Swords, trying to sneak away from your problem is, you know, kind of putting it out there a little bit. Get some strength up. And again, the Wheel of Fortune here, the wheel is turning on this. The wheel, everything will change if you pull up your big boy, big girl pants and either deal with the issue or forget about the issue, one or the other. Universe just backing me up. That's about it. That's about all the universe has to say. I mean, I don't know what else I can tell you. I pulled all the advice from the energy I can. All right. Also, there's one more piece of advice here. Running away from it is not an issue, really. Okay. There's a difference between running away from it and forgetting about it. I want to make sure there's no confusion. All right. You're not running away from something. You're just choosing not to think about it anymore. It's in the past. We're letting it go. All right. You can come back to it at a later date, but running away from it is self-sabotaging for you. The universe is saying, you know, deal with it like a grown-up, and that's part of what changes everything and brings into future influence. All right. There's a big difference between running away from something and just not thinking, I hope nobody finds out about it. Just stop thinking about it. All right. And generally speaking, it won't go away on its own. You'll probably have to deal with it at some point if it's a secret like that. But at least you deal with it, the advice being deal with it on your own terms. You know, make sure you control the narrative instead of it just coming out because you manifested it leaking out. All right, that's your reading. It's the best I can do for a wide audience here. It's kind of fun. I'm still waiting for my devil one though. Oh, I can't wait. When you see one of these Is This You readings open with the devil, you're going to want to stay tuned and call your friends because we're going to have some fun. Eventually we're going to get some evil bastard in here and it's going to be a lot of fun. I love pulling on that. I know I got a few people watching me who think I'm the devil, who they themselves are actually. So it's going to be kind of fun when they show up. All right, that is your reading. All right, I hope it was helpful to you. If I help one person today, just one with these, I've done my job. All right, I think my Twinkie advice is solid anyway. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right, good luck.